If you're looking for a slice of serene suburban life mixed with stunning coastal beauty, then Darien, Connecticut, nestled along Connecticut's Gold Coast, might be the perfect place for you. With an easy commute to New York City, Darien offers a unique blend that sets it apart from the other Gold Coast towns. Imagine living where scenic waterfronts meet beautifully preserved homes and vibrant community hubs coexist with peaceful natural retreats. If you want to be in an area that's on the rise, Darien's exciting new developments blend modern amenities with the town's classic charm. These vibrant areas offer a dynamic mix of shopping, dining, and living spaces, enhancing the town's appeal. If you're a commuter, you'll appreciate Darien's convenient access to New York City by car or train, providing the perfect balance of small town charm and metropolitan accessibility. Join me as we explore Darien and discover why it could be the perfect place for you to call home. As we explore Darien's 6 neighborhoods, you should know that there is a wealth of accompanying information in our Darien Buyer's Guide. I recommend keeping the guide handy as it's an invaluable companion to this video tour. Hi, my name's Charlie Vinci. I'm a former construction business owner turned real estate agent, and my family's been right here in Connecticut's Gold Coast for 5 generations. Buyers, you'll keep from missing opportunities and avoid overpaying with my approach. Sellers, you will net the most money with my experience positioning your home for profit and by exposing your home to more buyers via this channel and, of course, the power of social media. Call me when you are ready to buy or sell. This is our Darien neighborhood map. It's perhaps one of the most popular items on my site. You'll find it at the link below. Let's start by taking a closer look at downtown, considered by many to be the vibrant heart of Darien. This neighborhood offers a unique blend of suburban charm and urban convenience. It's an ideal location for those who enjoy a lively atmosphere with a bustling business district, diverse dining options, and plenty of shopping opportunities. Located at the heart of downtown Darien is the main Darien train station. While the Noroton Heights train station might be more convenient for some downtown residents, most commuters from this neighborhood will use the Darien train station. This station is centrally located on West Avenue, just off the central business district, allowing you convenient and easy access to all the shops, services, and restaurants on your way to or from the station. This station offers plenty of parking and will get you to Grand Central in under an hour. If the shortest possible commute is on your criteria list, you'll find an interactive map that will let you search for homes within walking distance to either of the train stations in town at the link below. Surrounding the train station lies the bustling central business district of Darien, where it's easy to spend hours enjoying a wide array of dining and shopping options. From casual delis and upscale eateries to cozy coffee shops and local spas, there's something here for everyone. Explore the iconic Darien Sports Shop or wander back along the Post Road, where you're likely to join a friendly flow of foot traffic. This part of downtown exudes a distinct village feel with shoppers, teens, and casual strollers lining the sidewalks. Attractions here include banks, pharmacies, a butcher, and far too many dining options to list here. This area serves as a vibrant hub for both locals and visitors, making it the lively heart of Darien. Just off the Post Road is one of Darien's oldest and best known shopping areas, the Good Wives Shopping Center. Convenient and quaint, Good Wives Shopping Center has plenty of parking, a grocery store, gourmet food shops, a fitness studio, restaurants, a liquor store, UPS store, post office, and weekly farmers market during the summer. Just outside its entrance is a small plaza with a seafood market and laundromat. Adjacent to the Good Wives Shopping Center is the Museum of Darien. The museum celebrates local history and features exhibits on Darien's past and cultural heritage. Also next door is the Darien Ice House, which hosts Darien High School hockey games, various boys and girls travel hockey programs, and the local men's hockey leagues. The Ice House is also open for public skating lessons throughout the year. Further along Old Kings Highway is an entrance to the stunningly beautiful Sellicks and Dunlop Woods. More to come on this excellent hiking location in just a minute. Also not far from downtown, you have 3 beautifully scenic and relaxing waterfront parks. They're Weed Beach, Pear Tree Point Beach, and the Great Island Preserve. We'll get to those in a moment. On the northern edge of the neighborhood, you'll find yet another shopping plaza with a clothing store, bank, and most notably, Trader Joe's. Also in this area is the newly formed Corbin District. The ambitious project of retail and residential development has reimagined Darien's downtown for the future. The Corbin District shows a clear commitment to preserving Darien's charm. All the new construction features coastal New England architecture and is a reminder of Darien's colonial heritage. Perhaps most important are the project's many upgrades. Spacious underground parking is a much-needed improvement that will ease traffic flow, and the addition of a new community square will create an enjoyable downtown experience for all residents. The downtown area preserves a range of attractive housing options that blend charm, convenience, and affordability. Homes here generally occupy manageable lot sizes, making them more affordable compared to the grander homes found on the waterfront or in northern Darien, providing a significant price advantage for budget-conscious buyers. If you're thinking about moving to the area, I highly recommend exploring for yourself. First, give me a call and I'll help you decide which areas to focus on. And in my Darien Buyer's Guide, I have a self-guided tour which you can follow along and hit all the main attractions in town in just a few hours. Both Tilly Pond Park and Stony Brook Park offer serene retreats within downtown Darien. Tilly Pond Park is a beloved local haven featuring a picturesque pond surrounded by walking trails and benches, ideal for a leisurely stroll or peaceful reflection. The park is also noted for its scenic stone hut and is a favored spot for community events. Nearby, Stony Brook Park spreads over 11 acres and offers a tranquil escape with its waterfall, dense foliage, and walking paths, providing a perfect setting for those seeking quiet reflection. Together, these parks significantly enrich the residential experience, blending natural beauty and the convenience of urban living. Depending on where you live in this neighborhood, your elementary-age school children will either attend Royal Elementary or Tokeneke Elementary. All Darien public students will attend Middlesex Middle School and Darien High. If you want to find a home in a specific school district, you can use the buttons underneath the school district map in my buyer's guide. Next up is one of Darien's most picturesque neighborhoods, Tokeneke. This area is renowned for its stunning waterfront views, magnificent landscapes, colonial homesteads, and a web of secluded country lanes with little or no through traffic. It's a paradise that few people ever get to see. Let's begin at the waterfront. Here you'll find unobstructed views of Scott's Cove, Long Neck Point, and Green's Ledge Light on Long Island Sound. You'll also see beautiful sailboats lazily crisscrossing the Sound through much of the year. The magnificent sunrises, sunsets, and scenery of Tokeneke have long been an inspiration for artists as well as the residents. Many of the homes along the Tokeneke shore have private docks, private beaches, and water-facing backyards with swimming pools. The water is made up of deep coves, barrier islands, and rocky outcrops and offers a welcome protection. As we move inland, Tokeneke winds its way around coves, tidal ponds, and inlets. It makes for a very unique setting, not found anywhere else in the Gold Coast. As you explore the area, you'll find traditional New England homes alongside Tudor mansions, Spanish villas, spacious cottages, and quaint little hideaways, many designed by prominent architects, sometimes with views of the water. The network of tranquil waterways makes a perfect setting if you enjoy kayaking or paddleboarding. Within the Tokeneke neighborhood boundaries, you will find the Tokeneke Association, which is patrolled by private security, and commercial establishments are prohibited. There are also two smaller associations within the Tokeneke neighborhood boundaries, which are Salem Straits and Delafield Island. Their residents are members of separately managed associations. Homes like this tend to have high taxes, but not in Darien. In fact, low taxes are one of the many things that draws affluent people to the town. If you're curious about how they keep taxes so low in Darien, scroll to the taxes section of my Darien Buyer's Guide. Tucked into the shoreline is the family-friendly Tokeneke Beach Club with a swimming pool, racquetball courts, a private beach, cabanas, youth programs, and fine dining. A little to the east in neighboring Rowayton is the Weeburn Beach Club, an affiliated property of the Weeburn Golf and Country Club in North Darien. The club also offers a pool, racket courts, private beach, and fine dining. Admission here is by invitation only and meets the same membership requirements as the country club. While Tokeneke doesn't have its own marina, boaters can check out a few nearby options like Darien Boat Club and the Noroton Yacht Club. If your interests and activities are more of the land-based variety, the Tokeneke Association offers easy access to the Tokeneke Park and Preserve with its 21 acres of pristine estuary, tidal wetlands, woodlands, and a meadow with a wide variety of birds and wildlife. In the northern part of the neighborhood, you'll also have two stunningly beautiful nature preserves, Selleck's Woods, which is owned by the town of Darien, and Dunlop Woods, owned by the Darien Land Trust. Together they comprise a single 50-acre public nature park open to all residents. The park has 3 entrances for easy access, and the extensive trail system winds around the dense woods, 2 ponds, marshes, and streams. It's a great place for hiking, dog walking, or just enjoying the fantastic scenery and wildlife. Hopping back to the real estate, Tokeneke lot sizes are among the largest in Darien, so if you crave privacy, this neighborhood may be a good option. Privacy doesn't mean seclusion. If you choose the Tokeneke Association, they host socials and community events throughout the year, like a summer block party, Halloween food trucks and festivities, holiday tree lighting and caroling, an Easter egg hunt, and a cocktail party. You can search all homes for sale in Darien and other parts of the Gold Coast by going to my site. While you're there, check out my videos and buyer guides on the other towns as well. Next, let's talk about schools. No matter where you live in Tokeneke, your children will attend either Middlesex Middle or Darien High School, and it's most likely that they'll attend Tokeneke Elementary, but to know for sure, you should go to our Darien Buyer's Guide and use the address lookup feature. I've compiled everything you need to research the schools in our Darien Buyer's Guide, along with tons of other resources, too numerous to list here. If you live in Tokeneke, you're only ever between 2 and 8 minutes away from all the shopping options I mentioned earlier in downtown Darien. If you want even more options, try heading to Rowayton or Noroton Heights. Both are within a few minutes and they offer tons of additional options. You can learn more about the charming and nautical neighborhood of Rowayton, which is in the neighboring town, by watching this video. Next up is the neighborhood of Noroton. Here you'll discover a unique blend of coastal and suburban living. With its beach and numerous homes with water views, Noroton exudes a distinct nautical charm. Venture towards the northern end and you'll find the neighborhood transitions into a more traditional suburban setting. This community is ideally situated close to Darien's array of amenities, including schools, train stations, and shopping centers. Noroton offers a relatively affordable way to enjoy near water living, making it an appealing choice for those seeking the waterfront lifestyle. Starting at the western end of Noroton, you'll find quiet streets flanking the post road on both sides. Some homes on the southern side of the post road lead to waterfront views of Holly Pond. Many of the homes here have a beachy vibe to them. Homes north of the post road are equally charming, albeit usually on smaller lots. They have the added benefit of being a bit closer to the schools, train stations, and shopping centers in town. If you want to see every home for sale in Noroton or any other neighborhood in Darien, you can click the button under the neighborhood map in the Buyer's Guide and then search all homes. If you want listing updates, go ahead and save the search. Located in the area north of the post road is the 12-acre Baker Park. This playground is an excellent place for parents and children to have some outdoor fun together. At the south end of the baseball field is a walking trail that wraps around the park. This simple park is perfect for a quick walk or a little family fun. As you can see from our neighborhood map, much of the neighborhood is situated on a peninsula. This portion of the neighborhood is often referred to as Noroton Neck and is where many of Darien's magnificent waterfront properties are. This area on the western side of Noroton Neck is called Brush Island. This is an enclave of about a dozen grand homes with water views of either Holly Pond or the Long Island Sound. You'll find some truly remarkable architectural designs that I think speak for themselves. Most of the homes here come with in-ground pools as well as private docks. Adjacent to Brush Island is one of Darien's 2 public beaches, Weed Beach. Here, you'll find one of the most well-kept beaches in the Gold Coast with serene views of Long Island Sound. It's hard to describe, but something about this beach in particular melts the stress of a long day away. Besides the beach itself, you'll find tennis courts, kayak rentals, concession stands, a fitness trail with equipment, a kids playground, and so much more. If you're thinking about visiting Darien before you buy, I highly recommend stopping here. East of Weed Beach lies the private community of Noroton Bay, a picturesque waterside community with its own beach, concession stand, scenic dock, and private member association. This tranquil area is characterized by quiet streets adorned with well-kept beach-style homes and beautifully landscaped lawns. The fresh scent of salt water permeates the neighborhood, enhancing the nautical vibe of the area. If you want to make a stroll along the beach a part of your daily routine, you'll find an interactive map that lets you search for homes that are within about a 20-minute walk or less to any of Darien beaches in my buyer's guide. The southern tip of Noroton Neck is adorned by two islands, Pratt and Nash Island. Many of the homes here enjoy a 180-degree waterfront view of Long Island Sound, and as you might guess, homes only occasionally come up for sale here, making it one of Darien's most exclusive communities. As we head back inland, you'll notice the scenic Noroton Yacht Club. This club is ideal for those with a passion for sailing or boating. They organize a variety of sailing events, regattas, and social activities throughout the year. It's especially known for its junior programs, which provide young sailors with the opportunity to learn and develop their skills. Membership requires sponsorship from an active member, and they hold events for prospective members to get familiar with the club. As we head back north, you'll notice the Darien Town Hall just off the Post Road. This is where you'll find a number of community events, as well as where you'll go to do things like register to vote, pick up your beach pass, and attend town meetings. Inside Town Hall, you'll find the Darien Arts Center, which offers programs in dance, visual arts, and even music. The state-of-the-art Darien Library is also nearby, which hosts its own share of community events. Noroton is also where you'll find Hindley Elementary School. Odds are that your elementary-age school children will go here, but Darien handles its school assignments by address. You'll find which school your child will go to by using the school lookup feature in our Darien Buyer's Guide. Next up is the magnificent seaside neighborhood of Long Neck Point. This spit of land extends further into Long Island Sound than any other Darien neighborhood and arguably holds the finest collection of waterfront properties anywhere in town. The neighborhood of Long Neck Point marks the southernmost point of Darien, and its peninsula is what gives Darien its distinctive shape. Day sailors and pleasure boaters enjoy making the wide pass around this prominent point because its stunning homes are as astonishing from the water as they are from the land, maybe more so. The Long Neck Point shoreline is dotted with private beaches and docks, typically connected to wide, sloping lawns that lead to the stunningly beautiful seaside mansions that line the crest of Long Neck Point. From these elevated outlooks, Long Neck Point residents enjoy unobstructed views of Long Island Sound for nearly 180 degrees. Everyday sights and scenery include Green's Ledge Lighthouse, Eaton's Neck, Long Island, and off to the west, the New York City skyline. Sharing the shoreline and the usually calm waters of Long Island Sound are a host of birds, and more recently, residents are seeing seals, dolphins, and I've even heard of an occasional whale. At the very end of Long Neck Point is a gated community of a half-dozen fine waterfront homes, which, as you might imagine, rarely come on the market. Inland from the tip, Long Neck Point is lined with a variety of magnificent properties, newly designed or freshly updated by top architects. You'll see grand shingled cottages, stuccoed villas, stone mansions, and French country chateaus. Most have swimming pools and all feature impeccably groomed landscapes and plantings. If you're not sure which waterfront neighborhood in Darien is right for you, I highly recommend going to the waterfront section of my Darien Buyer's Guide. There you'll find information about the real estate, views, and coastline of each of Darien's oceanfront neighborhoods. Running down the center of the point and leading back to the mainland is Long Neck Point Road. There is no through traffic for much of its length, which makes it a popular promenade for dog walking and leisurely strolls. Lot sizes are among the largest along the Darien coast, and homes are typically well separated and configured for maximum privacy. Moving inland from the outer reaches of Long Neck Point, we come to Pear Tree Point Beach, one of Darien's 2 beaches. Pear Tree Point has 2 sandy beaches, a picnic area, a concession stand, public kayak storage, a launch ramp, and a scenic gazebo for watching boats in the harbor or a spectacular sunset over the Noroton Yacht Club, which is just across the water. Situated off the northernmost beach is Darien Boat Club. This club has slips and moorings available to members, although a wait list may apply. As the harbor winds inland, the gut, as locals call it, narrows to a tranquil tidal pond. The surrounding seagrasses are abundant with marine life and attract a wide variety of water birds, bait fish, and sport fish like stripers and bluefish. You might find the houses along the inland stretch of Pear Tree Point Road and the connecting Long Neck Point Road slightly more modest and budget-friendly. There has been a bit of new construction throughout Long Neck Point, so there are more buying opportunities than ever. To the north, Long Neck Point ends at Gorham's Pond and Darien's most familiar landmark, the Rings End Bridge, with its signature triple arches and fieldstone construction. Residents of Long Neck Point cross this bridge to get to town or one of Darien's 2 convenient train stations. Both stations are about a 10-minute drive from the point, and train time to New York City is just under 60 minutes from either one. Downtown Darien shops and restaurants are only about 5 minutes away from the Rings End Bridge. If you live on Long Neck Point, your children will likely go to Tokeneke Elementary, Middlesex Middle, and Darien High. Now, let's take a peek at one really exciting development in the Long Neck Point neighborhood. This is a bird's eye view of Great Island. This magnificent parcel of land, which opened as a waterfront park and preserve in March of 2024, was formerly part of a vast private estate and is one of the most visually stunning and valuable pieces of real estate on the eastern seaboard. Here you'll find stables, walking trails, a beach, and much more. The pristine grounds and habitat are a huge benefit to the community and an exciting attraction for everyone who lives or plans to live in Darien. Next up is the bustling and vibrant neighborhood of Noroton Heights. At the heart of Noroton Heights lies Darien Commons, a recently redeveloped area that has revitalized the neighborhood and brought new life into the community. Strategically positioned right across the street from the Noroton Heights train station, this modern hub boasts a diverse array of retail outlets, dining options, and residential spaces. With new businesses continually flocking to the area, Darien Commons epitomizes convenience and accessibility, making this neighborhood a top choice for buyers seeking close proximity to daily amenities. Its pedestrian-friendly design and diverse array of shops ensure that residents have everything they need right at their doorstep. New businesses are being added here regularly, so keep an eye out for even more options. Just a stone's throw from Darien Commons is a smaller shopping plaza with even more everyday amenities, including a bank, post office, and Darien's oldest grocery store, Palmer's Market, which has actually been in business for over 100 years. Right across the street from this excellent village area, you'll find the Noroton Heights train station, which will get you to Grand Central in about 55 minutes. Its proximity to Darien Commons allows commuters to grab coffee before their train or a meal with family and friends when they arrive home, making your daily commute just that much better. If you're a commuter, I have sections of my buyer's guide dedicated to travel by train, car, or air, so no matter how you commute, there's something there for you. The homes in Noroton Heights vary in style, with everything from colonials to Cape Cods to more contemporary designs. Some homes will boast spacious yards, ideal for families or gardening enthusiasts. However, the lots are smaller than you expect in northern Darien. The neighborhood's well-maintained sidewalks and streets are an excellent example of suburban living and enhance the walkability of the area. On the western side of Noroton Heights, you'll find the Woodland Park Nature Preserve. Spanning 65 acres, this preserve offers convenient access through 2 entrances, leading to a network of trails that wind around 2 picturesque ponds. a gently flowing stream, and a charming footbridge. East of Woodland Park is McGuane Park. Located right behind the fire department, the fields here are home to Darien's Little League, as well as the baseball and softball teams. In addition to the ball fields, you'll find a playscape for kids, a concession stand, and batting cages. This park is a vital asset to Darien's youth. The exciting Great Island development we explored earlier is only about 7 minutes away. Because of all the new development in Noroton Heights and the acquisition of Great Island by the town of Darien, the real estate market is changing quickly. If understanding the Darien real estate market is important to you, you can find the latest market data and my boots on the ground perspective in the buyer's guide. Let's talk about the schools. Near the previously mentioned McGuane Park is Middlesex Middle School, and a bit north of that is Darien High School. The two are conveniently located only a half-mile apart from each other, making pickups and drop-offs a breeze. All children attending public school in Darien will go to these schools. There are, however, 5 elementary schools in Darien. If you live in the Noroton Heights neighborhood, your children will likely attend Royal Elementary School, which is also nearby. Next up is the expansive and serene neighborhood of Northern Darien. This neighborhood, the largest in Darien, offers an idyllic suburban setting with larger lots and expansive properties. Northern Darien is steeped in history and boasts modern amenities and recreational opportunities. From the recent acquisition of Highland Farm for public recreation to the convenience of the Talmadge Hill train station for commuters, this neighborhood seamlessly blends heritage with contemporary living. Whether you're drawn to the prestigious country clubs, serene parks, or historical sites, Northern Darien is a must-see neighborhood. As we head north from the Goodwives Shopping Center, a staple in town, we enter the predominantly residential section of Northern Darien. As you can see on our map, Northern Darien is the largest neighborhood. It's also where many of the largest lots are, making it an excellent place if you want a more private setting. It's also steeped with history. Many of the homes here date back to the 1800s. And as you might imagine, home styles in these pastoral surroundings lean more towards the colonial or contemporary farmhouse aesthetic. Also in Northern Darien is Highland Farm. This property was recently acquired from the Ox Ridge Riding and Racket Club by the town of Darien, which plans to preserve the open space as a public recreation facility. So far, the town has installed a large track which has become a favorite destination for baby strollers and walkers of all ages. The majority of Darien's public schools are located in the Northern Darien neighborhood. If you want to learn more about the ratings and reviews of any specific school, you can find those resources in my Darien Buyer's Guide. If you live in the northern side of this neighborhood, you may actually be closer to the Talmadge Hill train station in New Canaan than either of the train stations in Darien itself. The Talmadge Hill station will get you to Grand Central in about 65 minutes, but may require a transfer at the Stanford station, so you'll want to check the schedule and connection times to see if this is a good option for you. Living in this neighborhood, you aren't too far from all of the great amenities that Darien offers. If you take any of the main roads like Mansfield Ave, Hoyt Street, Middlesex Road, or Hollow Tree Ridge Road, you'll be between 3 and 10 minutes away from the village areas. This neighborhood is also home to all 3 of Darien's country clubs and their excellent 18-hole golf courses. The Weeburn Country Club is Darien's oldest club and offers membership by invitation only. Weeburn's course is over 7,000 yards with a slope of 147 and rating of 75.1 from the black tee. The club also offers tennis courts, trap shooting, and a driving range, as well as fine dining. Affiliate membership to its beach club on Long Island Sound is also available. Next is the Country Club of Darien, also offering membership by invitation only. This club has 8 tennis courts, 5 paddle courts, a 6-lane pool with a newly renovated poolside, 2 fine restaurants, and a fitness center. The 18-hole course at the Country Club of Darien is about 6,900 yards with a slope of 140 and rating of 74. The final country club in Darien is the Woodway Country Club. Woodway offers sponsored membership and multiple membership classes, including seasonal. This club also has tennis courts, a pool, banquet facilities, and an affiliate membership to its beach club on Long Island Sound. Woodway's 18-hole golf course is around 6,700 yards with a slope of 137 and rating of 73. If you or your partner love golf, it might be worth mentioning that Greenwich has 11 more courses to choose from, and if you're considering living in Greenwich, I have a pros and cons section to help you choose between Greenwich and Darien. Of course, it's in the buyer's guide. Next, let's take a look at Cherry Lawn Park. A 26.5-acre oasis in northern Darien offers the community a peaceful retreat with the Darien Nature Center right there at its heart. This park features everything from lush gardens and playgrounds to a tranquil pond and meandering streams, all connected by well-maintained walking trails. The Nature Center itself is a fun place for the whole family, offering kids exciting ways to learn about and grow closer to nature. If you're a history buff, head to the Mather Homestead, built in 1778. This important house from the Revolutionary War is now a museum and a place for learning with tours and fun activities for the whole family. Around it, you'll find many homes and farms that maintain some of the Revolutionary charm. If you want a top agent to help you find your next home in Darien, call me. I'd love to help you find your place.